What if I told you that a lot of the chaos at the Pentagon right now actually boils down to a simple mano-a-mano cockfight? Defense Secretary Hegseth's inner circle has been embroiled in this ugly rivalry that has led to firings, accusations of leaks, and worse, and now these sort of revenge power plays that we're starting to see that are a huge distraction from Donald Trump's agenda. Things got so bad that Hegseth actually suspected his inner circle was leaking stories to make each other look bad, and ultimately just made the Pentagon look like fools. At the center of this brouhaha is a guy named Joe Casper. He's Hegseth's chief of staff, or at least he was. Now, I covered Joe back in the day on Capitol Hill when he worked for a lawmaker who was, number one, accused of drinking on the job regularly, number two, was indicted and actually convicted of misusing taxpayer funds, and number three, investigators actually questioned him about a young woman who he was paying even though she didn't show up for work. Needless to say, I was a bit surprised to learn that Casper was now running the Pentagon under Hegseth. Casper, sources tell us, cultivated this toxic work environment. He didn't complete basic tasks, and then he grew unhappy when Hegseth brought in his other pals from a previous employer to help with the situation. Sources tell us that Casper convinced Hegseth that these guys were actually leakers and needed to be fired. Now, Casper denies all of that, and he pushes back on these accusations, saying people are just trying to smear him because they lost their jobs. So what does this all mean for Hegseth's job? There are a lot of Democrats who are currently calling for him to go, but the only person whose opinion actually matters is Donald Trump's. And let's get one thing straight. Donald Trump loves this guy. It's gonna take a lot for him to get canned.